What is up, guys? Today is the day I'm going to try to tackle my passenger side axle seal. As you can tell, my car is up in the air. I went ahead and already broke the axle nut free. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not terrible. Now if you have a cotter pin or whatnot, you want to pull that cotter pin first. But this nut has kind of like it has like a little indent that goes into the axle, or I don't know, it kind of acts as a cotter pin. Anywho, I had to pick up the socket for it. Oh, nope, it's under the car. Let me see, let me help you guys out if you have to tackle this job. The socket size is a 32. So go ahead, pick yourself up a 32 millimeter socket. Just for reference, this is a 2004 WRX STI. Yeah, I already got the O-rings that I need, and yeah, the seals. I'll give you the part numbers. I'll put it down in the description as well. If that would focus, that is the left-hand side. These are the little O-rings. Focus. Oh well. Like I said, I'll put it down in the description. Here's the right-hand side. Now, from what I've heard, is when you tackle this job, you want to use the right-hand side O-ring. I mean, not O-ring, but seal. And make sure you get the right seal on the right side. Let's just say that. Anywho, like I said, I got the axle nut free. My next plan of attack is to probably, if I can get under here, to probably get this ball joint free. And then maybe I could take this, move it out of the way, and try to pop that axle out. Easier said than done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Get my little handy dandy light on. Piece of crap. All right, let's see. Might have to start off with a good old pry bar, because I already went ahead and got that pinch bolt out. I'll go ahead and show you that when I get back under the car. And get the big boy out. Got this little baby wagon. Anywho, here we go. I'll show you where this pinch bolt is. So here's the ball joint. You got a pinch bolt. Well, as I describe it, pinches it together, keeps it in. Now, if you never touched it, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass on an older car. Like me, I went ahead and already did this job last year, doing inlinks, or yeah, inner tie rod, outer tie rod, and ball joint and whatnot. Did that last winter. Went ahead, I tried to take the pinch bolt out and snap the bolt head right off. So that was fun. I had to drill it out. Just got another bolt, shove it through. So I'm hoping this will come out. I'm just hoping it will come out fairly easy, but like I said, easier said than done. So enough rambling on. I already got the pinch bolt out. Let's see, what should I do? Oh, prying. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to tear my boot up on my ball joint, my nice white line ball joint. Well, I gotta set you down. Better yet, I could probably time lapse this. It's probably gonna take me a minute. Alright, a few extra steps later, and I finally got that ball joint out. There's probably easier ways, but you know, everything's being stubborn. And I'm kind of learning as I go. Anywho, I got that out of the way. I'm gonna try to wiggle this a little bit and see if I can get this axle to pop free. Alright, I took the axle nut off and gave it a little wiggle, and honestly, it's kind of scary how easy it slid out. I still got to pop it out, but kind of filming for reference if anything pops out or falls off, so my dumb ass could go back and see what I messed up. Anywho, yeah, I mean, it's kind of scary how easily that slid out. I never get that lucky. Yeah, let's see. It's kind of tough to do with one hand, so let me see if I can maybe slide it out a little more. Oh yeah, I can't do this one-handed. Let me set you down here. See if I can get it. All right. There should be. The axle is out. All right. Continued on. I had to make a hardware store trip. Had to get longer roll pinch or roll pin punch, whatever, pins to get that little roll pin out of the axle. I got it started. I just couldn't get it finished because the punch I had wasn't long enough. Anyways, let's see. Lucky with this light today. Where am I at? All right, yep. As you can see on the inside, that little hole there, a little roll pin sits in that. Yeah, I got it started. Anyways, I'm gonna keep moving along here. All right, that was pretty simple. I got the roll pin out. Next step, I believe, I just need to grab my oil pan for this one because I'm gonna have to grab my pry bar and try to pop the axle out. And when you do that, expect a little fluid to come out. So I'm gonna grab the oil pan here so I don't make too much of a mess. I don't know exactly how much of a pain in the ass it is to pry this axle out, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, I got the axle popped out. That wasn't terrible. I'm going to go ahead and take some degreaser, clean up the mess. And next step, I'm going to take my paint marker and I'm going to make a mark. I'm going to make a mark on this little sundial right here to line it back up when I go to reinstall it. Probably wouldn't hurt after you make that mark to take a picture. It never hurts to take pictures so you go back as a reference, especially if you're making a video like me. That's great, but I'm still going to take pictures. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I got that cleaned up as best as I could. As you can see, I went ahead and I took my yellow paint marker and made a mark so I know where to put it back, or hopefully it lines up when I go to put it back. And now when you undo this, you count, from what I understand, is you count how many spins, it takes before it comes off. But yeah, just make a mark and hopefully everything lines back up when you go to put it back together. Alright, headache later. I had to remove my external wastegate dump tube because it was in the way of this 14mm nut bolt at the top. I went ahead and already cracked it free, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it out and remove that little retainer right there. Then I'm going to go dig into the box that my buddy from Subaru brought me to see what tool will work for this little sundial here. I don't even know if it's really called a sundial. I don't know. That's what I've just been calling it. Well, it comes in handy having a buddy that actually works at Subaru. He was able to supply me these tools. There's 3 of them sitting here. I'm not really sure what one I'm going to use. Right off the bat, I'm going to assume probably this one right here. Anyways, I got 3 to choose from if this one doesn't work, or 2 to choose from if that one doesn't work. Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. Alright, so I counted out 7 turns to pop this bad boy out with the help of this tool. I don't know if you could find this tool or just, get it anywhere, but it's a Kent Moore tool. I'll read off the number: 18630AA010. I don't know if that does anything for anyone, but sweet tool. Made this job a walk in the park. Note to self, move your hand out of the way when you pop it off, because now my good pair of mechanics gloves are soaked in transmission fluid and that crap stinks. So yeah, I'm glad I got that off. Well, that was pretty nice. I think I'm gonna call it a night because it is freezing in this garage and I gotta be up at 4 in the morning, so I'm gonna move this on into the next day. All right, I lied. I guess I'm gonna keep going for some reason. I already popped out the old one. It's really simple. What I did was from the front side here, I just went around the O-ring, tapping it out. It came out. Then I put the new one in. I put a little bit of oil around the edges just so it doesn't go in there dry and makes life a little easier. I remember seeing this trick with this PVC cap for doing cam seals when I did my short block, or when I put my engine back together, and I happened to find it in my toolbox, and for some reason it's the right size. I was able to line it up in here and tap around and got her flush, or as flush as I can get it. I believe it is 1 1/4. Yeah. Anyways, I got the new seal in. I also have a new O-ring to replace this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Little pick here. There we go. Probably doesn't hurt to put a little oil on this as well. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, put a little in my cap here and just kind of work it around. Get that out of the way. Alright. This is pretty straightforward. I had to call it quits last night. It was just getting too cold in here. I got my sundial in and lined up. I'm just gonna go in the reverse order of how I took it apart. I'm gonna just throw my axle back in and my dump tube and all that fun stuff. I'm not gonna bore you with that. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, that was fun. I ended up punching myself in the face right there. My hand slipped off, and now my nose and lower lip feel amazing. Anyways, I got the axle back in. I just got to go back and button up some stuff here and there. Yeah, you know, check out torque specs and whatnot. I didn't really intend for this to be a how-to video. More so just taking you through the process of me learning how to do this. So, you know, if you have a better way of doing things, I guess do it your way. But yeah, I just gotta check out torque specs when I get inside and do transmission and diff fluid and whatnot. But right now, I'm freezing in this garage. I could hardly feel my toes. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and yeah, I'll see you next time.